He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. We'd built our world together with a love so clear and strong.
Working out when did he change that slide just from the audio.
The first one of these I did took bloody ages to actually edit. It was something, I think I released it in June and I recorded it in March. Mainly, that wasn't constant editing, obviously. But
no.
Every time it got around to me trying to edit it, I did like 5 minutes and went, oh fuck this is such a pain. So I've tried to make it a simpler process now. Because what there's going to be is like an initial preamble, which is probably this, let's face it. And and as long as nothing libelous is said, then I won't have to cut anything out.
Yeah, I was thinking like this morning, do not say at any point, because then you'll have to work out to put beeps in and stuff like that.
Oh, I know how to put beeps in.
Oh, good.
I also know how to. I mean, to be honest, I could just duck.
Just insert a completely different name.
No, there isn't. It doesn't exist anymore.
Isn't?
Oh
yeah, forgot about that.
Although I think if you'd said it, I could have. I'd have still been fine.
Surely that's not libelous anymore. It's just common knowledge now.
I'm pretty sure there isn't a. I think that's fine.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Right. Anyway. I mean, I know we haven't really touched on it as yet, but what is your knowledge of the greatest TV show of all time? And were you aware of it growing up?
I was vaguely aware it existed, but
what was your ITV region? What was your
ITV region? I don't know. Anglia something.
Okay, that's fine.
Was that
a thing? That wasn't a trick question. It's just what ITV region, because Mark, who's on the previous guest, provided me with a list of all the different air dates from all the different ITV regions, and they were all over the place. I think Central started it, and then other ones just started showing it like maybe 6 months later or a year later or something like that. So people were watching it all over the country, but at different times.
That's really weird. I had no idea it was that segmented.
Well, it's all the ITVs were different, like franchises. I think they still are, but so between like TVAM and the 10 o'clock news, it all show the same stuff. But then after that, it was a bit of a free-for-all for any old shit to be shown.
Wow, I had no idea. So so there was Thames and there was Anglia, and did you say Central something?
Yeah, it depends what region of the country you're in. So you got I had Granada, but also for some reason picked up Central. So I got both. So I got Granada showing it 2 years after Central. So I would then watch episode on Central, episode on Granada, and there'd be 2 years difference in them, and I'd lose track of it easily of where we were. But they worked so well as independent little dramas each episode, so it was fine. so having established that you were in the Anglia region, so I don't know exactly when the start dates would have been. So I'm guessing it would have been early 90s that it would have been on.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that would put me in just edging into my teens.
So if you're allowed to
Um,
stay up in Norfolk, because obviously, did they have like electricity in the Anglia region back
most
then?
of the time, yeah, yeah.
Because the guy who was powering it on his bike, he must have been knackered by the time it went out, about 11:30 or something.
No,
But
we had lots of electricity. Um, yeah, no, it was all.
had you prayed to the corn god for electricity at that point? Is that what?
We're not that rural. I'm only like 40 miles away from London. It's not the sticks. Fucking hell.
But I find it very amusing to say that it is all backwards, and so
Yeah. I mean, there was one famous thing from around my area.
the
When we
Wicker
first,
Man.
again, completely wrong area. When we first got gas, everyone got a bit confused by the
That's
gas.
2009.
No. Oh, no, it wasn't in the 2000s. My grip on reality is slim enough at best times. I don't know what the date is now.
Fair
Um,
enough.
no, it was pre-2000. It was like in the 90s or something. Gas got put in, and the engineers connected an input up to another input, and basically blew out the gas cupboards in the entire town and surrounding area. We had to evacuate all of the houses. It was,
God,
but that's the
God was angry.
equally yes.
So,
Anyway,
so, so, so did you
what
ever
was your
dive
question?
in? I was talking about like when it was on. So when you were a kid growing up, did you ever dive in and watch it, or accidentally catch bits while you were flipping through the channels?
I think like I was aware it was a thing, and I think I may have seen a couple of minutes of one or two episodes.
Okay, do,
Um,
do you recognize any of the people behind me? It's a big question.
I don't recognize any of them. Can you just move a little bit to the left? No, no. The only person I think I remember seeing in an episode at some point was Madge. I'm gonna
Madge
have
was
to use neighbour's
no,
name.
no. This is absolutely fine. In fact, uh, what, one of the first bits of feedback we got from for this. I don't recall ever asking for feedback, but we got sent some anyway. And it was someone going, stop calling the actress Anne Haddy Helen Daniels. Helen Daniels is not her name. I was like, I know. I'm not a fucking idiot. I know Helen Daniels. It wasn't the name of the actress playing Helen Daniels. But I didn't think I'd have to make it that clear. I thought it was
No,
fairly obvious that I was referring to the same person who played Helen Daniels. And I know Alf Stewart isn't called Alf Stewart. I'm aware of all of this, but I'm also aware if you refer to Madge or you refer to Harold Bishop, I know who you're talking about. It's
mm,
because when we first saw these people in the UK, that's what they were called, and so that's it. That's what they're going to be referred to as. So whatever your name was, Mr. Fuckwit, who emailed me, like, I don't give a shit that you're never going to listen to any episodes.
this
In
isn't
fact,
for you.
this rant is, yeah, I don't care that it's disrespectful because I don't know what Alf Stewart's real name is. I refuse to learn it
Mm,
because even if I learn it, he's still going to be called Alf Stewart. So basically, fuck you. Anyway,
well said.
back to this.
I've been.
At the end of podcasts where people give their Twitters and all that sort of thing. They go, let us know what you think. I don't care what any of you think. So
That is the correct way to be. If you
yeah,
like it, come back. If you don't, fuck off.
yeah, and
Absolutely.
judging from the listening figures, plenty have chosen the fuck off option. So it's absolutely fine. That seems like you'll be in the majority if you do. So that's okay.
I
Actually, about 80% listen to both episodes.
oh, that's
Which
pretty good.
I think that might be quite good, but I also think that I know most of those people, so it's probably not that good.
I've been reviewing faces, and there are two of them that I recognise
Go.
on my right, the very stern, dark-haired woman, top right.
Okay, to top right, you've got two blonde women. You've got Meg, who's got the shorter blonde hair, and you've got Colleen, who's got the longer blonde.
Mirrored video, I mean left.
Right. So when you said you're right,
Well, I that was me assuming it was mirrored, so I was correcting for that.
but either way, you said the dark-haired one, and they're both blonde.
Well, then you should have known I meant the other side. So on one side of you, there's a man and two blonde, short-haired women. On the other side of you, there is a stern, dark-haired woman, and
She's not top right though. She's second from the top right.
oh god, pedant. Yes, yes, her.
Well, to be honest, I've only had your description to go on.
But anyway, her. I recognise that face. I've seen her before.
That's Joan Ferguson. That's the freak.
Was she in Neighbours?
Oh, I don't know, probably, but not
Okay.
necessarily when I was watching.
Okay. So I recognise her, but probably just from clips of Cell Block H that have been
It's quite possible.
around.
She's probably, if you put all the characters in a big list and say who is the ultimate Prison Cell Block H character, she'd be number one.
Yeah.
And B, who is the ginger-haired, stern-looking woman directly below her.
Yes.
She'd probably be the second ultimate character.
Okay, so I recognise the two faces that have probably been shown to me the most times. So yeah, that's it. I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone from the program.
That's fine. The thing is, I specifically wanted people with different levels of engagement with the program to do this. So, I mean, this is going to be a hell of a come down from Mark, who was on the last episode, because he knows everything about Prison Cell Block H, and you're coming at it from, let's say, the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, I think I'm your benchmark for zero knowledge of the program. Definitely.
That's good. Well, I have got a random episode lined up. Basically, I've got a random number generator, and I put 1 up to the final episode, and just randomly selected a number, and we're going to watch that corresponding episode. And the random episode we've got here is episode 602.
Oh, okay, right. So,
which won't mean a thing to you. In fact, it doesn't mean anything to me. Because
how many episodes a week did they do?
It ran. Well, it started in 1979. It finished in 1986.
Okay.
And so this is in the 600s. So we're looking at maybe like 1985-ish. This, but also I'm not. I think they must have done. There's in those 7 years. There's not 600 weeks, are there? So they must be doing more than one a week.
Yeah, no, that's a weird number.
But also there was series, because we did one earlier. Me and Daz did one for episode like 100, 119 or something like that. And that was series 2.
Oh, okay.
So I think season 1 had like 80 episodes. I'm not sure who decides this stuff. But obviously Australian TV, so it was probably Reg Grundy.
So you've watched episode 100 and something, and
well, I've watched all of it, so it's fine.
but on here, so the 2 episodes you've been
episode 119 and 463.
I would have loved it to have been the last episode ever.
Stay tuned, everyone, for a Christmas special. It might be the first and last episodes of. That's what I'm thinking of doing anyway. We'll see. Yeah. So 602. This is the era I've watched probably once, because I think I stopped. This would have corresponded with me starting to go to the pub, which meant I wasn't watching it on ITV. and I only came back for like the last 30 episodes when I'd heard it was stopping, and I wanted to see how it finished. So I've probably seen only this episode once, and I'm not quite, so I don't really know what to expect. But to help you, I've got a thing called the recap of episode 601, just to help you understand where we are in the overall arc of the show.
So not recapping the last 5 years of episodes, just the last episode.
Imagine if I did that. This is going to be in depth enough. So let's see. Okay. Let's see what happens here.
Rita and Joan fight, cheered on by the women outside the locked laundry gate. Ronnie and Wendy squabble over breaking the strike by eating food from the kitchen. Jessie manages to free her hands and attacks Wendy, but fails to overpower her. Bob talks to Mervyn through a ventilation grill to find out what's going on. Steve tries to persuade the women to get medical help for Julie. Bob comes out through the ventilation shaft in the shower block. He knocks Wendy out as she's walking along the corridor towards the laundry and locks her in an empty cell. Bob collects Mervyn and they go to find Steve. On the way, Mervyn notices a woman hanging in one of the cells. It is Eve, who has been moved there from the dining room to make it look as if she committed suicide. Steve refuses to leave Julie, so Bob gives him a gun and tells him to barricade himself in the cell. Meg arrives at the prison, having been called in by Officer Hagen, and Joyce tells her the situation. When Faye is distracted for a moment, Bob knocks her out, frees the hostages in the dining room and captures the other conspirators lurking in the kitchen. Rita and Joan tie and Lou sends the women away so she can move in for the kill. Bob and Meg arrive in the laundry as Lou has a knife at Joan's throat. Lou forces them to drop their guns but Rita trips Lou as she moves forward to pick them up, which allows Bob to subdue her. Lou is still defiant as she shouts to her fellow conspirators in solitary, but they are worried they will be transferred to Blackmore. Rita is surprised to hear Meg say that Eve was found in her dormitory, but Rita won't tell Meg what she knows about it. Lou is put in solitary. Bob tells Meg he isn't going to transfer Lou to Blackmore and wants to keep her in Wentworth to make an example of her and goes to solitary to tell her so. Jessie finds out Nancy's secret when she refers to how grateful she is she didn't let Peter go to prison. Nancy begs her not to tell anyone else. Rita returns to the women, somewhat battered. Barbie manages to get out a few broken sentences. Jessie and Rita impress on Nancy that saying anything to the police about Eve's killing is lagging. Bob invites his friend Alan Maxwell and his wife Kath to dinner and explains to them both about the no-lagging code. Alan and Bob reminisce about their time in Vietnam. The police interview Nancy but she pretends she can't remember even when offered extra privileges. Nancy asks Rita if she thinks there will have to be a new top dog, and Jessie and the others speculate on the same subject next morning at breakfast and tells Dan she can't go on the camping trip with him after what happened at Wentworth, but he persuades her to come along anyway. Joan demands to know why Rita saved her life. Rita says it was only because she wanted to finish her off herself and not have someone like Lou do it for her. After getting Bob to drop the charges against her, Joan tells Rita she thinks that makes them square, for now. Julie comes back from hospital and tells the women she is to be recommended for early parole along with Barbie and Jessie. Nancy's solicitor says she has no alternative but to plead guilty to her husband's murder as the case against her is very strong.
How long are these episodes?
And leaves for the camping weekend on Dan's motorbike as the neighbors look on. Barbie and Jessie are released. Barbie whispers to Jessie what she's inside for much to Jessie's amusement. Bob thanks Rita for what she did during the riot and hints to her that he wants her as top dog.
There you go.
Fucking hell.
I mean, what an episode. But how many different names did you hear there? I was just hearing all those names and going, yeah, if you hadn't watched Prisoner before, you're probably wondering what this massive list of names is.
I mean, this is on a scale of something like Lord of the Rings. That felt like at least 3 hours worth of programming.
Yeah, but this is better. This is far better. albeit on a lower budget.
Slightly lower budget. Okay.
So what did you pick up about that from that?
Oh God. Right. So
That
interesting.
sets you up perfectly for episode 602. So now you should be on top of everything that's led up to this.
Fully up to speed. Half the cast are dead, including all the main ones. They released loads of people that I thought were going to be big names. They're all out.
From that update, one person died, 2 people got released. Come on, there were 400 names in there. The vast majority of people are still alive.
I had in my head. I mean, I have seen Orange is the New Black. Big fan. So in my head, it's like first there was Prisoner, then there was Orange is the New Black. They're both women prison things. So I had that in my head.
Okay.
Already there are more firearms involved than I think were in the entirety of Orange.
Well, the thing about Orange is the New Black, one of the issues I had with it, weirdly enough, was I thought there were too many characters. But then compared to this, so obviously the big issue with the Orange is the New Black characters, they just weren't interesting enough because this show can get away with 400 characters appearing simultaneously and all having individual stories.
Oh God. Yeah, so there was the murder, there was some creepy guy sneaking around the vents in the women's showers. Bob, yeah, is he still alive? He's still there. We get to see Bob.
Everyone who isn't called E survived that episode, so
right. Okay, so look, I'm really looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing Bob.
Okay.
Can't wait to see Bob.
In a show about women in prison, you're looking forward to seeing Bob.
Yeah, so the other name that stood out that I want to meet, Barbie.
Barbie. Was it Barbie who's just been released?
Oh,
There's
I don't
Barbie
know.
and Jessie and Nancy and lots of other names that end in E. And so, some people would say like that would be a stereotypical Australian thing. Everyone's called Barbie and Jessie and Nancy and stuff like that. And
I can't really believe that any Australians are called Barbie because of barbecues and, throw a shrimp on the Barbie. You're not going to name your child Barbie, are you?
But to be fair to Barbie in the character of Barbie, I don't think her full name is Barbecue. I mean, although you never know.
Well, I didn't.
To be honest, in the history of Prisoner, they've come up with plenty of characters' full names because they have to say them when they're first being sent down. So,
of course, yeah.
And also, the writers generally forgot what those names were. So if someone got sent down more than once, there's every chance they had a different middle name next time. It only happened like maybe 40 or 50 times over the course of the series. So
I mean, back in those days, there was no easy access to databases and spreadsheets and stuff. You'd have to write stuff down and think, God, when was she in this last? 10 years ago? Well, yeah, actually, 3 years ago.
In 40 years' time, no one's going to be painstakingly going through this.
Yeah, that was their first mistake.
Arguably not their only mistake, of course. But it does mean, as long as your cat doesn't start causing unrest again, we'll be able to have a look at episode 602.
602. Greatly looking forward to it.
You're going to wish they'd never abolished capital punishment.
Don't bet on it. I've still got plenty of support.
That's what I heard. And if they don't break you, I will. You're going to be a constant reminder of what happens to anyone who tries to stir up trouble in my prison. Well, Enjoy the peace and quiet. While you can.
Right, who's that?
Right, that was Lou, as in like the last person.
Right.
I'm not sure who these are yet.
Are you sure this is safe?
Let us out.
I'll be buggered. I didn't know you had it in you. Oh, sorry. Forgot we weren't supposed to laugh. Get going. Oh, you said prison regulations, Wyndham. Now move.
There you go.
Bye-bye, girls.
This is the recap.
Well, from now on, sister, things are going to change. And if the girls agree, it's going to be party time in Wentworth. What do you mean? I mean, what do you reckon to me being top dog?
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
think so.
There you go. That was the that was the 3-minute recap you had, but that was a shorter version.
Yeah, I could tell already she doesn't feel like a top dog.
About bloody time.
Obviously, if anyone from Neighbours does show up in it, feel free to only refer to them by their neighbour's name.
I will do, if I remember that.
Well, your training wheels must have come off, or did Wonder Woman get scared on the corners?
If I need training wheels, I'll borrow yours, and Wonder Woman's doing just fine.
I have no idea what this storyline is, so I'm watching this along as well.
It's a pretty cool bike.
I mean, it must be going at 4 miles an hour. If this was Casualty, you'd be thinking, how are they going to end up in Casualty? And I'm
Yeah,
kind of
someone-
thinking that anyway.
Someone's going under a bus, you can tell.
I think this episode must have been running short. There was literally a minute there, but all you can see is some motorbikes.
Don't look at the camera. Oh, God.
I'm out.
You
Guess
could
I'll
say
just
that to
have to
most
raise
of
you,
the
Jane.
actors in this as well.
So what you got? It's a flush. Hey, and the rest. Don't use it in front of Mabel, okay? And diamonds just a girl's
This
best
isn't
friend.
in the prison,
Oh,
by the way.
diamonds. You keep
I
winning
was
that
about
much
to
that
say.
often, you might need all the friends you can get.
Look, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Leave it, Mitzi. It's not worth it.
Cheryl Baker,
Anyway, it's
obviously.
nearly showtime. I'll help you get ready.
Mitzi, dear, your next client has arrived.
Truth, he's not due for another 20 minutes. Guess telling time something else he never learned how to do properly.
Now, the customer's always right.
Customers always a pain.
Mitzi?
Come on, Mitzi.
Well, you on a winning streak.
When you're hot, you're hot. Thanks for the steak. Reckon you better keep it handy, though. Mitzi might need a little advance before payday.
Well, it's unusual for Mitzi to lose at cards. Very unusual.
Unusual things happen in card games.
Lexi, if you're pulling any fast ones...
I don't cheat, lady. I don't need to. And I don't need any threats from you, so you just lay off, okay?
It's not a threat, dear. Just a warning.
Yeah, well, you've said it. Now, rack off.
She's got a bit of an anger problem.
Just a little bit.
She wants to lay off the nicotine gum that she won off Mitzi.
Yeah, well, it's certainly what it is. Probably also wants to lay off the dog. I think
That's not how you stroke a dog.
No, that's how you sit on a dog's legs. Nice to have a shirt like that. There we go, free gun.
Ah. How did nicotine go? That is very, very new.
It's not actually the drug I was expecting that to be. I associate foil with something else.
Right, you got yourselves a new top dog. Yeah. Okay, give your new kingpin a bit of breathing space. And keep all them smiling faces handy. There's going to be plenty of fun coming up. We're going to set this place on its ear. Not even the screws are going to know which way is up.
Rita, right.
And with the help of a slightly screwy mate who just got out, we're going to get the ball rolling the Savo.
You mean Barbie?
Who else?
I don't understand.
What you don't know can't hurt you, Chookie. So dust off your glad rags, girls. The first thing we're doing is organising a party. Don't get your feathers in a knot, Chookie. All we have to do is butter moving up so we can organise some munchies. So what'll it be, girls? Lobster, caviar, dim sums.
Don't ask why they've got a piano there, by the way.
McCormick.
It just turned up one day.
You hear that, girl? The visiting man's been lifted.
Sure all this isn't too much for you?
No, I'm all right, honest.
What the hell's happened to Meg's hair?
I recognise her. Prison lady.
Yes, Meg. She was in it for. I mean, the show ran for 7 years. She was in it for about 10 of those.
No. Definitely not pretty.
But her hair there seems to have gone a bit catty-goo-goo.
I'm sorry, kids. Just the way it is, you know. G'day, Midsales Tricks. Guess you heard that one before, right?
Once or twice.
Yeah. Look, sorry about before. You know, sometimes my mouth gets into gear and action before my brain does.
Bit quick off the mark myself. It's been a busy day.
Yeah, you look buggered. Whoops.
As I was saying about the casualty thing before, where you could kind of guess how people are going to end up in casualty. Here, you can guess how people are going to end up in prison.
Now, what was it I was saying? Oh, yeah, that last trick of yours, it didn't seem to take too long at all.
Don't remind me. Likes me to get dressed up, right? 20 minutes it takes me to get into that rotten outfit. And he's had his jollies and off out the door in 30 seconds. Guy's a jerk.
Amateur dramatics, is it?
Truth, it's not that funny.
No, they got
I
paid.
suppose not.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to check.
No, I meant her
You might
job.
get a real weirdo.
Yeah, I
I'd
think
rather
so.
take my chances with
Yeah.
that than what you're facing.
Huh?
Well, that maniac in the papers who's knocking off escaped crims and dumping them back in plastic bags.
Oh, him get out. He'd never find me here. And even if he did, I'll learn some tricks inside. Stop him quick, bloody smart.
Don't laugh at them. There's no point in laughing silently.
Exactly
on a
does that guy like you to wear?
Terribly sorry about the lack of privacy, but the special operations people are still in the visiting suite.
Okay.
I think 1985, most footballers had
Lost
Meg's
weight,
hair.
darling. You eating properly?
Yeah. You made a mess of things, huh?
Stop mumbling, mate.
I thought telling the cops the truth would... I didn't expect them to think that I was lying.
No, that's enough of that. I'm very proud of you, but we have to go through with what we first decided.
What's she supposed to
Mr.
have done?
Page told
She's
me not to
literally...
in the plea.
I can't remember.
You can't plead guilty to murder, Mum. You could be in
She
here for
didn't
years.
murder
There's
anyone.
no options, love.
But there are. Look, I've been to see this new solicitor bloke. Now, he's a bit more expensive
you
than Mr.
speak
Page,
up?
but I've got a good job lined up.
He's a right
You're
mumbler,
not
this
thinking
guy,
of giving
isn't
up
he?
your studies.
Well, I can't stay here. I mean, not now that you need me.
There's a guard
Giving up
3 foot
university
away.
isn't
He's
gonna
not
help
mumbling
me.
quiet enough to keep anything
You've gone
secret.
through
Is
hell
this his
because of
first
me.
day? First day
It's
as
about
an
time that
actor.
I started doing something for you, don't you think?
No, darling, it won't help.
Look, Mum, no arguments, please. I've made up my mind, okay?
But despite there always being an
I've got
officer
to
stood
go.
in the background,
Solicitor guy
3
said
feet away
something,
during these
okay?
scenes, they tend not to hear anything
Oh,
if
Pete, we've
it's
got
plot
to talk about
related.
this.
Just keep a smile.
She's
and put
watching
it back for me,
intently
okay?
as well.
Yeah, they also pass like contraband stuff
Well,
between
right.
each other with them staring straight at them.
Love you. Just take care, okay?
I'll be back as soon as I've taken him to reception.
Meg is the best one at standing at the back doing nothing, acting. It's where she really comes into her own.
Mrs. Morris, please, could you come back here? It's urgent. Mrs. Morris.
Mrs. Morris, could I speak to Peter again, please?
Well, you've really already had your visit.
Oh, but it's very important, and I promise I
Only
won't keep him long.
30
please.
seconds. And her name's Meg Morris.
Listen,
Yes.
I want you to listen very
She
carefully
was Meg
to
Jackson.
what I have to say now. If you give up university...
Then she marries
No, please, listen to me.
Bob Morris.
If you throw away university, you'll be throwing
Right.
away everything I've always
And-
dreamed of for you.
But she
Now,
was
I
married
put up with your
before.
father all those years because I knew that
And I
alone
think Jackson was her married
I could
name.
never give you such an opportunity.
And
Now,
her
I
husband
want you
died,
to
got
have
stabbed by
a
Chrissy
decent
Latham
and
with some
fulfilled
scissors.
life.
And
Not
then-
grow old and bitter because you're not what you could have
And
been.
then
I know that means
No,
a
no,
lot.
Peter,
But
I'm not
remained
asking you.
being
I'm
called Meg
telling you
Jackson
now. I want you to
until
go
she got
back to
married to Bob
university,
Morris.
and I want you
So
to
we
continue
don't-
with
we
your
don't know
studies
Meg's,
until all this is
um,
resolved one
maiden
way or
name.
the other.
That could take...
No, Peter,
Well, I
no
don't know
buts.
it. So,
And
I'm
Bob
not
Morris,
asking you.
is that Bob
I'm
from...
telling
no, different Bob.
Come here again
They
before
ran out
the trial.
You saw how many
I
characters
refuse
there
to
were.
see.
They ran out of names, and they
Do
had
you
to
understand?
reuse. they had to reuse Bob. I'm
Go
afraid,
home. And
Yeah,
you'll do
obviously
what your mother tells
reused
you.
Bob.
as well as reusing some of the same actors in different roles. That's why Madge was in it twice.
I mean, great actress, so, you know, might as well.
Weird. I don't think she appeared at the same time as Harold Bishop.
All right, Poco, me old china. After the one-handed cut
Or Lou Carpenter.
comes... Did you pick up? Surprise! Surprise! G'day, Jess, how are you? Very thrilled to see you too, dear. Have an accident? No, thanks, I just had one. Bloody hell, don't shut the door. Screws will think we're up to something. I beg your pardon? These new ones are all the same. They're bloody hopeless. You seem to...
Is she supposed to be portraying someone that's on coke?
It's hard to tell.
What's going on? Well, have you or haven't you? I mean, she has to be here somewhere. It's not as if she could have nipped out just for a packet of bickies.
Some people have
silly little
pointed
cow.
the
as
finger
high
at
as a
some of the
kite.
acting quality in this show.
Quit shoving, will you?
I think it's
After
unfair.
myself. Doesn't look like it to me. Mabel leaves you alone for 2 minutes, and you feel yourself so full of dope you couldn't get out of the way of your own shadow, let alone the police or that maniac that's after you.
I'll go and make some coffee, shall I?
Double strength.
I
Now,
I
look
can't
here,
remember which
From now
maniac
on,
it
you
is.
do exactly as you're told, or you'll
So
end
this
up
was
back in
the-
Wentworth so fast your head'll spin.
But you couldn't, they'd kill me.
The maniac
don't
that's
worry.
going around
They know you're
hunting
not the
down
lagger.
women released
In
from
fact, the way
prison
you're
and
headed,
then
I'd be doing you a
returning
big
them
favour.
in bags.
Are you listening, Lexi? No more drugs.
Oh, give it a rest, will you? What do you expect if you go dumping me in a bloody brothel? The place is run on the things.
Not in my day, they weren't. And if that house was mine, the girl who gave you that stuff would be out the door in 2 seconds flat. This is your first and final warning. I'll get you out of the country with a new name and a new job. But unless you toe the line right smartly, I will personally hand you over to the police. Do we understand each other? Yeah.
That's not Claire Rayner, by the way. I know you're thinking it's Claire Rayner. It's not Claire Rayner.
Oh, you're wasting a top day, Nance. The girls are having a ball.
She's got a lot of
outside.
power.
Oh, I
I'll
just
get
wanted
you
to be
out of
by
the
myself
country,
for a
new
while.
passports, new name,
Hey,
get
you're
you a
breaking
job.
the new first commandment. Thou shalt not mope around Wentworth.
Impressive.
I told Peter not to come anymore.
But you were busting to see him.
Well, he was going to give it all up. He studies everything, and I couldn't let him. Not on my account.
Mustn't have been easy.
Pretty sure Nancy
You know, Nance, I
didn't
always
kill
think there was
anyone.
two
And
ways
she's
of looking
taken
at
the hit
things.
for it.
Like when
Pretty
I first
sure
came
of
in
that.
here,
Yeah.
being cut
it
off from the
makes sense.
Conquerors made me as down as a rider in the Nullarbor with 2 flat tyres and no bloody petrol. Then you woke me
I
up.
don't understand a lot of these analogies either.
In here.
No, as down as a rider in the
That's what I meant
Nullarbor
last
with
night
2
about
flat
adjustment.
tyres and no
You've got to
petrol.
turn things around, make them work for
I
you.
mean, she's meant to be a biker. Right, so I reckon they remembered that.
Now, what do
this
you
week.
say to splashing your
And
face
he tried to
and
shoehorn
coming
it
outside
in.
and joining me and the
Yeah,
girls?
what
If
would
that
something
Barbie
with a
doll's got her
motorbike
act
do?
together,
All
we'll
their
all be
analogies would
flying
be
by
about
the house.
motorbikes.
The new top dog, Connors.
Yeah, well, rumour also has it that things are going to be a lot more fun around here from now on, Miss Ferguson.
Not if I've got any say in it, they won't. Still, it suits me to have a chronic no-hoper like yourself in charge.
Yeah, well, as one no-hoper to another, what's the chance of getting some tennis balls for outside? I mean, we were promised them
Pick 'em
last
up from
week,
the
but-
duty officer on your way out.
Plot point.
Tennis balls.
This is the tennis ball plot. That's how they did it with the piano. They went, "Can we have a piano, please?"
Oh, look, I
and it
should
just
warn
turned
you.
up.
Giuseppe's a little eccentric, but he's the best passport man around. Now, have you got the money?
Yes.
And his address?
Yes, dear, all safely tucked away in here.
Good, right, Charlie. Well, give him my love, and if you have any difficulty, you give me a call.
Will do. Cheers. Bye.
All the money is safely in this
That's
bag.
all underway.
Said
We should get
loudly
you out of
in
the
case
country
anyone
and those.
overhears it.
You feeling better, dear?
I mean, it's the perfect cover for a criminal enterprise,
Look, I know
really,
this
isn't
isn't
it?
easy for you, but simple,
Load of-
common courtesy
Load of
costs
grandmothers
you nothing.
in their
And if we're
blouses.
going to be bloody
Lots of old women in a knocking shop.
Yes, well, I suppose it's only to be expected.
Never suspect a thing.
Well, you probably wouldn't go
Tell you
there.
how come I got released so early, did I? It's quite a story.
Don't bother, I'm not interested.
Really?
Well, that's why they traffic in the young
Well,
ladies.
I'm losing interest in you two pretty bloody quickly. We'll talk again when you're less obnoxious.
Cow.
You make me proud of you. Keep it going.
That's what they put in the tennis balls for. Not even for tennis.
Saldana, what are you doing?
Just for randomly throwing towards each other.
I mean, it looks like fun, though. I'll want in on that.
It does.
I never thought the
I
freaking
believe it's going to be a
nearly
sport in
finished.
the next Olympics.
I told you. Tennis balls.
But
Should
they
be
just
coming
need to
over
work
in.
out
You need to
how
get the clock
to-
now.
how anyone
Come on,
wins or
girls,
loses
I
at it.
told you to keep it going. Jeez, you wouldn't even know
Oh.
to catch a cold, you
I think I'm
buggers.
on to them. I know what,
That's it, quick,
I know what they're doing.
Okay,
It's
girls,
genius.
keep it going. I told you to get your bums out of neutral. Don't just play with it, hide it. Where? Grab it, Nance, there's another one. Down your boobs or something, I don't care. I told you we'd
Not
get the
even
fat
down
off
your
you
top and
sometime.
down your boobs.
Quick, Nance, go and keep the freak occupied.
Oh, no.
Quick, don't argue about it, just do it.
You can't hide tennis balls down your boobs. They're a bit too big for that.
Okay, girls, get in there quick.
Well, speak for yourself.
That's it. Keeping your eye on the ball. Don't make it
What do you reckon they're smuggling in?
Okay, girls, go for it.
I mean,
Time, you whackers.
now, remember, this is a prison that's got murderers and stuff in it, and the only thing separating them is a very flimsy gate fence. So,
This is going to be one hell of a party.
What's in them?
Scotch. We're going to suck our way to paradise.
there you go.
Oh, God.
I think so.
Up she goes.
Although sucking their way to paradise, that could be a very different sort of show, couldn't it?
Little Block H after dark.
Only got the weekend, Wonder Woman.
Geez, you can be a mongrel sometimes.
Got problems then?
Oh, you should say it, mate. Three-ring bloody circus. 9 to 5ers. You're all the bloody same. You look down on us because we wear the leathers. Comes to the crunch, you haven't got a bloody clue.
No, lay off, will ya?
Bongo, give us a hand, will you? I can't reach the end of me rope at the bottom of my pole's dropped off.
Silver lipstick.
I
That's...
love the
You may
incidental
think it's a
music
dog's
on
life,
this.
but
That
at least you don't get
one was
bills.
straight out of the flumps, wasn't it?
Okay, why?
Why what?
Why are you taking all these risks for me?
Oh, I don't know. You remind me of my sister.
Oh, come on, pull the other one.
Well, see for yourself. There's a photo of her on the mantelpiece. That was taken
You remind me of my
when she was
sister.
about
Oh,
your
God,
I
I
pimped
remember
her
this.
out as well.
I remember this.
No, I lie. About 1945.
She does look like me.
Yeah, well, it
Literally
does
a
me in
picture of
there.
her- picture of
She
her
was
with
the
different hair.
cheekiest little bugger.
The mole's the same.
Come back to the couch. What you need's a few
Well,
hours
yeah,
sleep.
you remind me of my
Here,
sister.
get out those
Why?
clothes
You've
and I'll
got
fix your
exactly the
blanket.
same face.
And if you need it, it's down the hall, second on the left.
Ta.
And if you want anything
Oh.
else, just...
Oh, dear.
Oh, my God. What happened to your back?
It's a bit of a mongrel as a kid, that's all. Ta.
Ah.
You blaming mongrel?
Not your mother, surely.
Oh, well, she had to do something to keep me in line, didn't she?
Is this the brothel that we're in now?
I'm guessing they go
can't get over
upstairs
how much
rather,
I've been missing.
rather than
It's
just
so
go into that front room.
Yeah. Me and Bongo really have a good time out here.
He's different when he's away
Again,
from
very well camouflaged.
Sort of like
Looks
there's
like
two
a
bongos, you
lovely
know?
suburban house.
So when do I get to meet the other one?
Doilies
Oh, you
and
will.
all that sort of stuff.
Look, it's just that, well, the
maybe
people he
some
feels
bloke
funny
like
around,
doilies.
it takes him a while to, I don't know.
That's why they
feel like
go
he
there,
really
trying
is.
to entice the
Am I
ones
making
who like
sense?
doilies.
Yes.
Finally got it going again. It was all go. 50 yards down the road, he did his chain. Stuff him. We left him there. Oh, a couple of minutes later, I felt sorry for the poor bugger and went back to give him a hand. He ripped a paling out of a fence and got Burko belting his bike. Never did get it started again.
Oh, mate, I had a bike like that once.
Cats!
Oh.
Absolute gibberish.
Looks like our young friend's finally starting to relax.
You call it relaxing?
Oh, I know. It's like fun.
Dan Martin, don't you dare.
Don't diss the script writers. They won awards for this.
Because she's such a little hothead, that's why.
I assume.
I mean, if she found out that I'm her real mother,
Probably did
there's no telling
something.
what she might do. She might even do a bunk.
Then you're never going to tell her?
Maybe. But if I do, it'll be at the last possible moment when she's got no other option but to get on that plane.
After what that creature did to her, it could only be good for the girl knowing someone else is her real mother.
Well, it's a risk I'm not prepared to take.
Oh, yeah. She's literally 6 feet away, and this is a big thing.
Don't forget to give Giuseppe a ring and tell him
Smooth.
that we'll send the passport photograph over.
She looks exactly like her sister because
my taxi.
that's her auntie.
Cheers.
I'm
She might
sure
put
there's
up a
logic
fight.
to that.
God knows I haven't been much of a mother to that kid.
She doesn't look
She
exactly
is my
like her
daughter.
mum. She looks
And not
exactly
even
like
the
her
high and
mum's
mighty
sister.
Lady Giddings is going to get away with what she did to that poor
Right,
child.
okay. So that picture isn't actually of her. No, because
No,
that would be stupid.
no,
'Cause she'd
So you want
remember
to
having it
guarantee
took.
that we're not
In
going to
the
spread
real
Kelly
world,
from one end of
it's
the
a
prison
picture
to
of
the
her
other?
with different
That's
hair.
it in a nutshell.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of very
Officially,
upset ladies out there
it's
who
a
aren't going to be
picture
too
of
happy
her
with the
auntie,
idea.
but she doesn't
You
know
can
it's
tell
her
them they'll
auntie.
be even more unhappy if they try anything. I won't have anyone taking the law into their own hands, and that includes you.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right. The girls have had a lot of hassles lately. All right, you've got my word. I promise we won't bash the bitch. Or kill her.
As long as you know you'll be carrying the can if anyone does. Outside.
She forgot to ask for more tennis balls.
What do you think?
She gave in very easily.
Too damned easily.
Hi. Oh, hello, Julie.
I've got no idea what happened to Julie.
You're not
but I
worried about
think-
the screws finding the balls, are you?
I like to think that it was nothing
I was
in
just
the
thinking
show.
about Peter
That's just what the
and the
actress
rise.
turned up looking like that day.
Tell me,
Well,
what's Sunday service?
I seem to remember in the
Is it
recap
Catholic
that
or
someone got the
anybody
shit
can
beat
go?
out of them
I wouldn't bother the other
that
chaplains
didn't
that
die
much.
or get
Even the
released.
churchy ones
So
reckon that.
I'm guessing
Some
it's her.
complained about it, but
Someone
nothing
got
happened.
slightly battered.
Oh, well, I think I might go. Haven't been to church for a while. I'm afraid I've let it slip.
Yeah, you've been in prison.
Catholic. Oh, no, but I am a Christian. I'm not afraid to say so either. Now, my faith used to see me through a lot of hard times. It was a great consolation to me. You religious?
No. Well, I mean, I believe there's someone up there, but I always thought it was a really personal thing, like just me and him. My mum never made me go to church. You know, she used to say, as long as I believed and I led a good life, God would think that was okay.
Oh, she sounds like a very wise woman.
Yeah, she was. What gets me is all the money they spend on doing it.
Okay, girls, tune in. I've got something to tell you. Now, Kelly's coming out of solitary soon, right?
Right, yeah.
Well, it's hands off.
Oh,
Nobody touches her, no matter how hard
That's
she...
Lou Kelly.
That's a big idea. I thought
She's
she'd
the
be the
one you
first
saw
to tear
getting
her
locked
apart.
in right at the start.
Now, we got to play it smart. Otherwise, Moran's going to be down on us like...
I thought that was her.
I say you
That's
lay
really
off her, you lay off her. Got it?
Right.
For fuck's sake, come
No,
on,
I'm
pay
not
attention.
about to let the gang down. Moran's been waving his big fat finger at me. I told him we wouldn't bash the bitch and we wouldn't kill her.
So what are you going to do? Give her a gobstopper to shut her up?
I'm going to outsmart Moran and I'm going to let Kelly know she got way out of hand with that little rumble of hers. Any objections?
So going to have to objections.
That's better. Now, we're getting somewhere.
So what are you going to do, Ray?
Those women
that's
in
for
the
me to know and
background,
for you to find
they've
out.
generally been in the background all the
Closer
way
to when
through
it
the
happens.
series. They're not main, like, proper characters.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Fix-It, Vincent. How are you?
Afternoon, ladies. How are you all today?
Nothing a few creature comforts wouldn't fix.
Julie, could I see you for a moment?
No.
Honestly, they don't do
No
anything
male
I wouldn't do.
handyman.
There's
You
plenty
can't
of
see
sky
one
later.
of the inmates in private.
No,
they
I
can-
might
they
see
can-
him to hit it off.
they can
He seems
if the
nice
plot
enough.
dictates
Tell you what,
it.
I wouldn't kick him out of bed either. Not unless things got real
Ordinarily,
kinky.
everyone would have to
think
be
he worked on
escorted
Saturday.
everywhere by
Just
a
doing a bit of
guard.
overtime. Fixing up a bit of the damage.
What would it be in a prison?
Anyhow, how you feeling?
But the,
Oh,
but you've got
fine,
to bear in
really.
mind, this
Look,
is a
I
show where
wanted to thank
someone
you for what
walked
you
out
did. You saved my
during a
life.
garden fete
All in a day's
by
work.
putting on a hat.
Can I ask you something?
Far away.
Oh, God.
You're a doctor, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I was.
Well, why are you doing this?
A doctor.
I got
I suppose.
struck off with bothering
I got
female
disillusioned with
prisoners.
medicine. Yeah, saw too many things I didn't like. And thought I'd take a break for a while. Hopefully I'll see things clearer.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. I didn't mean to pry.
No, you're not prying.
Oh, there's more to this.
I better get
Definitely.
back. They're going to think something's
There
going
isn't
on.
always.
Got a really wild
No.
imagination.
Sometimes they set up a
Oh,
massive
see.
story and then just think, ah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
see.
Can't be bothered with it.
Sometimes they set a story up for weeks.
Where'd
And
Jess
then
get to? She's
it
out.
all was over and done with in
Organising a
one
few
episode.
things, that's all.
I don't know why she's knocking herself out for me. Still who's arguing her.
Well, now your ticket and your passport are all teed up. Before you know it, you'll be off.
Yeah? Oh, jeez, I've always fancied myself a jet sitter. You know, mixing with all them big knobs. Oh,
Well, I wouldn't start counting my jumbos just yet. We still have to get
Don't
that
be so
photo of you.
childish. Don't be laughing.
Sure, bring on the
Don't just
cameras,
laugh
eh?
at the phrase messing
Yeah,
with big
after the
knobs.
haircut.
haircut. What bloody haircut?
Well, you have to look the part. Not unless you want the first airport official you meet remembering your picture in the paper.
If you think you're going to go turning me into a wimp or something,
If you want our help, you do what we say.
Into a whim.
Oh, stuff it. Just lay off the perms, okay?
Good girl. I'll just nip out and get my scissors.
What I
And
like
you
from
stay
the,
right here.
Can't wait.
What I like about it, that photo of what's her name's sister was it's clearly from the Victorian era. How old is she meant to be?
You go, Pocker? Pocker?
Don't drink milk, do they?
Pocker?
I don't know.
Oh, bloody hell!
I'm not real bad.
Poco!
Oh, she's gonna run outside just as the police get there.
Oh, my God. But she's not doing anything wrong.
Little
She's
fella
been
yours?
released.
Yeah, not
No,
allowed
she
out
wasn't the one
usually.
who was released.
Stupid little bugger got out before I could stop him.
Oh.
Should have a
Did she
registration.
escape?
You're thinking of Barbie
Oh, yeah, well,
and
he's
Betty.
got one of those, you see. As I said, he's not allowed out usually.
Looks like you're in the bad books with your mother, eh, fella? Here you
This
go.
is Lexi.
Put
A
that
different
registration
name
tag.
ending in E.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, I just assumed that she'd been released previously and ended up prostituting with the other one, which was her name, Kitty or Mitzi?
Mitzi.
Mitzi.
Isn't that Patterson? Worth Escapade?
Hey, you. That's not odd. Oh no, she's got away.
Damn it.
Bugger.
Oh, you'll never find her now. Just give up. God.
I mean, she must be 20 minutes away now. There's no point.
Oh, for goodness sake, now stay there! What on earth were you thinking of?
Shut up, will you? What the hell am I going to do if that cop twigs?
Well, I'll be amazed if he didn't. I've a good mind to say, serves you right. And as for you,
The door
you shouldn't
open.
even be here in the first place. If Jessie was here, she'd skin you alive.
Oh,
Be
but
sure
don't
to do
blame
a
the dog.
house-to-house search if the penny
Acting like
drops.
a
Look, I didn't
dog.
ask her to come here.
Well, you'll be even
thing.
luckier if you can stay. What with the police on your trail, not to mention undoing all Jessie's good work, now you've gone and put us all in a mess. Really, Lexi?
I'm
what do you reckon?
I'm still
Oh,
not
no,
sure
that's my
about
tip. Yours is the one with
what the
Dan's
point
view.
of the camping
Why would I want to
stuff
put my
is.
stuff? Hey, hang on a minute. If you think I'm sleeping with Dan the man, forget it.
But that was the
Oh,
arrangement.
come on, Bongo. Won't hurt you not to sleep with Roach for one night, will it?
Well, it won't. Listen, I've gone along with this stupid bloody idea so far.
Come
but if
on,
you think
Bongo.
I'm going to let Wonder Woman go
I'll
preach to
return
Rachel
that to
night?
the percussionist
Forget
shop.
it. Done enough damage already.
Fair go, mate.
Fair go nothing. I'm sleeping in here.
All right. Anne can sleep in my tent. I'll bunk down by the fire.
Yeah?
Aren't they couples?
How are you going to get into a pass from there?
I can't remember anymore.
You act like a hooligan in front of the gang, but don't you dare talk like that in front of a lady. Do you understand?
Don't treat me like a kid. Being a preacher don't give you no special privileges.
Don't
Take it
treat
easy,
me like a
so help
kid.
me.
Forget it. It doesn't
All
matter.
right, Bongo.
Matters a lot to me.
Please. There's no harm done.
Oh, he's a preacher. That explains
Oh,
something.
You're right.
I mean,
Sorry, Bongo. Let's just
sorry.
let's just cook dinner, enjoy the country.
Yeah, good thinking.
You enjoy the bloody weekend. I'm getting out of here.
Bongo?
Roach!
You're being stupid, Bongo. You're walking away from people who can help you.
Listen, the last thing me and Roach need is up themselves do-gooders telling us what to do. Especially a preacher pretending to be one of us.
You're heading in the same direction as Slasher. That what you want?
Slasher
Rita
and
wants?
Bongo?
You leave Reed out of this.
She's already lost a lover. Do you think she wants the same thing to happen to her brother?
Go to hell, Mop.
Oh, so Bongo's Roach's brother, who was previously involved with Slasher?
Oh, dear.
Listen, why don't you just get off my back? I've got enough to think about without you ratting at
How
me.
could you be so stupid? I've been sticking my
Yeah, well,
neck
I
out
never
for
asked you to, did I?
I've a good mind to tell the police the truth and let you think about it back in Wentworth.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, don't tempt me.
You will do it then.
And just you make sure you're ready to go when it's dark. Oh, it's like talking to a brick wall.
Funny. She sounds just like someone I know. Stubborn.
Yes, she's like me at times. Mind you, she's a little bitch. Do you want a cup of tea? Straight Scotch should do nicely.
Well, how did you go with Lady Giddings?
Oh, fine. Sort of. I didn't go in. Well, knowing her, I knew she'd be on the blower to the police straight away, and that's the last thing we need.
Here, get this into your...
Not that it
Who's
made
Lady
much
Giddings?
difference.
Oh,
Lexi
for
seems
fuck's
to
sake,
have invited the police
What?
to afternoon tea anyway.
I've only seen this once. It was a
Mention
long
that
time
maniac
ago.
out there.
I haven't got
I
as much
shouldn't have
context
come.
as you do.
I'm an
for this
outsider. I had
episode.
no right to be here.
Not true. You saw how right.
I want to see more Bongo.
If it's anybody's fault, it's mine. I
I
thought
want to see
Bongo let his
Bongo
head
get
out
his
for 5 minutes.
comeuppance.
Especially after seeing what happened to
I'm hoping he
Slasher.
goes the same way as
Maybe I
Slasher,
don't
to be
know him as well
honest.
as I thought I did. Great bikey preacher, eh?
You understand them better than anyone, you know
It might be
that.
his real name.
Well, nobody said it'd be easy, that's for sure.
What'll happen to them?
The first thing they'll do is go back to the gang.
His surname's Smith. His name's Bongo
Drugs,
Smith.
a few fights, maybe the whole thing.
Not much of a
Yeah, it
lifestyle,
could
is
be.
it?
Well, the bikes I can understand. As for the rest...
Yep.
Oh, well. Let's stop suffering. We've got a bike ride ahead of us. Feel up to it?
I'll have to, won't I? It's a long walk home.
So the preacher was trying to save Bongo from the life of crime and fighting it.
Save Bongo. There's-
Oh,
I just
there-
wish I'd
there's a-
been there to
there's
see
a
the look on her
charity
face when
waiting
she
to
read
be
it.
set up.
Yeah, it's about time Kelly got some of her own
For the
back.
Save Bongo
How
charity.
far are you planning to go with me, Rita? Well, let's just say she's going to get an idea of what Eve Wilder must have been feeling when they pulled the chair out from under her. What do you got in mind? I'll tell you later.
They've got metal
Right now, I've
cutlery.
got a party to organise.
Yeah, yeah.
We got to play around with those balls, if you get my meaning.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we should let it go for a bit.
No, I don't really think that I feel like
Hey,
it.
what's going on here? I said party, not funeral.
It doesn't feel like there's much to celebrate.
Rubbish! You're just moping because of Peter, right? Well, and you're feeling sorry for yourself because of Jess
Scrambled
Knox not
eggs,
being
chips,
here, right?
and a baked potato, it looks
Well,
like.
I've got
They
more to my
normally
about
just
than the
have
both of you put
brown.
together.
Oh, I know. We did.
I lost me mate,
In the
Slasher.
early years, they would get a
But I'm
plate
thinking
of
positive.
brown.
Hell, I got a lot of things going for me in here,
It's too
and I'm
good in
making the
prisons
best
nowadays,
of a
isn't it?
bad situation. How many times do I
Free
have to tell her for
carbs.
you to start doing the same?
Well, it isn't always that easy.
Maybe when
that's
things are a bit
very
more
carb
normal.
heavy.
Bloody hell!
And
You're making
what do you
mates,
get
aren't
in
you?
a blue
Yes,
sauce
and you,
bottle?
Jules, have you forgotten about your parole?
Blue sauce.
I've got 3 bloody years hanging over me now. I'm the
Oh,
one who should
well,
be doing
it's
the
going to be
most.
water, isn't it? It's gonna,
Sorry.
if you want to spray some water on your scrambled eggs, You go for the blue sauce.
I'm going to get one of the bods to pick them up later.
I thought vinegar, but vinegar's
So we got a bit of glass to open the tennis ball.
yellow,
That sound really
red,
easy.
but no, that's
listen,
tomato
sister, when I
ketchup.
smell a patty, nothing
don't get
stops
vinegar
me.
in the
I'm not
sauce.
sure about all this alcohol.
No.
Yeah, Lexi gave me a joint once.
I reckon
all day.
when they went to buy pops for this,
Well, after
they
what I
went,
got
"What are
planned,
the
you're going to be
cheapest ones
laughing
you've
all
got?"
night.
And the
I'm
shop
launching
went,
the Warriors.
well, weirdly, we haven't had much people.
Yeah. Well, you're
Much
a big gang,
interest
aren't
in
you?
the
Got to
blue
call you
sauce
something.
pot.
I don't understand.
What with there not being
Well,
a
if
thing
I'm
called
riding
blue
with the
sauce?
Congress,
Never
I'm
was
going to have my own gang in
We
here.
can stick them all over the place in the
Wentworth
prison.
Warriors. And as from tonight,
Matches the uniforms.
Also, they've got salt, pepper, and other.
Enjoy your food. Oh, is this Lynn?
This
Hey,
is Lou.
Lou?
Kelly.
Yep.
I
Yep.
want to see Moran.
Lovely
You hear
haircut.
me? I said I want to speak to Moran.
Like I say, this is about 985.
Screw!
Makes
And
sense.
I think you can tell.
Yeah. Oh.
It's good to know that they have
What are you
access
gonna do
to
about it? You're supposed to be
hairspray
protecting
in,
me.
in prison.
No one will touch you, Kelly. I've seen to that.
Like hell, I know them. They'll find a way. None of your screws found that, did they?
The women know that any move against you will bring immediate retaliation. Satisfied?
It'll be too bloody late then. I'll be dead.
Like Eve Wilder.
I told you. She's
It would
strung herself
have been
up.
better if he'd have gone.
Proved otherwise, have you?
I know.
I'll also find out who's responsible for this. I might even wrap him over the knuckles.
That
He
note's
doesn't
bloody
give a
threat.
shit.
Now I want something done about it.
Should have thought about that before you decided to turn the prison upside down.
You bastard. What are you going to do about them bitches? Come back here, you mongrel. I'll get you for this.
How
I
does she know
swear
he's
it.
left?
Put on a charge for language?
I'll let her go. She'll wear herself out. I want to see Connors. Give me 10 minutes and bring her to my office.
He says turn the prison upside down.
Moran!
Given the recap, I expected it to be in fucking ruins after the last episode.
They just
But-
tidied it up.
It's fine, isn't it?
Officers are here, you.
I tell you, it reminds me of the bash we had with the White Knights. We had bloody kegs, cars, you name it, we had it. You should have been there. It was great. Hey, what are you doing? You have a sip. Go on, try it. Tastes a bit rubbery. Oh, don't worry. After the first couple, you won't even know what you're drinking.
Turnbull.
Ferguson's coming. Oh, bugger.
Why are you eating toothpaste?
I'm guessing
Connors,
so
get out, the
they
governor wants to see you.
smell booze on their breath.
Get that stupid look off your face.
So they got to enjoy the booze for just 3 seconds there.
Oh, yeah.
And now
Now,
their
stop
breath
sulking.
tastes of
We've got work
whiskey
to do.
and
Can't you leave me alone for
Colgate.
5 minutes? If we had 5 minutes to spare, I might. Hey, bloody hell, I thought we canned all that.
Postpone's more like it. After you took off, after Poco.
Yes, we're going to make you into a respectable young lady. Oh, hey, hang on a minute. I mean, I agreed to a haircut, but if you're going to turn me into a super wimp, you can just forget it.
Now, you just listen to me. The police are looking all over the
You could
place
be a
for you.
free
Not to
super
mention
wimp.
that bloody lunatic.
Or you could
and
go
we're
back
going
to
to make
prison
damn sure
or
they don't
get
recognise you.
murdered.
Okay?
haircut or prison. It's
Any
the-
idea where this
the
came
new
from,
game
Connors?
show coming to
Dunno.
Australia in
Where'd you find it?
1985.
In Kelly's food.
Yeah?
What do you reckon?
Well, you
Back
never
to
know
prison
what you find
or
in veggies
murdered
these
and put in a bag?
I made it clear to stay
I
away
can't
from
decide which
Kelly.
way it's going.
Hang on.
Well, I don't want to
You
give
said
a
we
spoiler
couldn't physically
away.
hurt her. We haven't.
Ooh,
You didn't say nothing about scaring her.
I'm getting dragged in there.
All right, you've had your fun, but leave Kelly to us, and that's a final warning.
Listen, the girls are pretty steamed up about what that bitch did. It might take a bit more than a tut-tut from me to stop them doing something to get her back.
Not on, Connors.
Look, I'm only talking about giving them a fright. You stop the girls getting it out of their system, you might find them wanting to take more direct measures, like killing her.
Fair enough, but don't go too far.
I
Don't
gave
kill
you
her
my
too
word.
much.
I said I'd keep them in line, and I will.
Governor, you are not
Wait
seriously...
outside, please, Connors.
Bob's really phoning it in this week, isn't he?
Honestly, it's
I
like,
have officers questioning my decisions.
can we
in
just
front of
beat
prisoners.
her
Is
up
that
a little
clear?
bit?
I can hardly be
just
fair.
so that they don't kill her.
That's right.
Right then.
Let's
What did you
go,
want to
go
say?
to the
I would
governor
have thought
and
it
ask
was
for
obvious.
permission to beat
Once the
someone
women
up.
know that you're prepared to do deals with them, they'll be trying to put it over on us all the time. Needless to say, it will be the officers who bear the brunt of that.
Really?
With respect, I hardly think it's an appropriate way to deal with the situation.
You're entitled to your theories, Miss Ferguson, but I am a practical man and I'll use every means available to rub Kelly's nose in the dirt.
Perhaps. But doing deals with prisoners
You're
is
not
not...
averse to doing a deal yourself. If I find any evidence of it,
I guess they
I'll
can't
march
afford
you
to have
out.
makeup artists every week.
That's all.
So we'll just employ a few of
Around.
them and get them to do the whole cast for like
That's
4
it then.
episodes.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Let her have a look, Jess. After
Every
I've
so
gone.
often there's like a fire
What's
or
it
a
look
riot
like
and
then?
stuff like that. So
Very
it would,
nice. Just what we wanted.
Yeah, that's what I was
Harry
afraid
Potter.
of.
I was going to say Rose West.
Thanks, love.
Can I have a look now?
She looks
Bloody hell!
She looks just like her mother slash aunt
Auntie.
or whatever. They'll never recognise her now. Uh-oh. It's the murderer.
You reckon?
Oh, no. He looks like a murderer.
I think he looks more like a tax man.
That's what they want you to think. What's that?
I don't know, it's great when they have a close-up or something, you can't tell what it is. They should have put a little label on it.
It was either a murder weapon or a tax receipt. Can't
On the
tell.
receipt, yeah. There you go. Not
Oh,
every
no.
episode. Not every episode had a fucking big finish. That was the cliffhanger.
Just
Someone
a
had a-
man
someone
parking
had-
up out.
Someone had a haircut. Someone else parked the car. Stay tuned. That episode 603. Associate producer Ian Smith. That's Harold Bishop, by the way. Yeah. Is it still Hair by Gilbert Broadway? I hope they never lost that contract.
I can't wait to see it now. And makeup. Who did the makeup? Actually, not terrible makeup for the 80s either.
Oh no, they didn't look like they'd been beaten up. So there's definitely chance that they were real stuff. Just a bit of fisticuffs.
Are they advertising Travel Lodge at the end of it?
I don't know, maybe, I'm not sure if they were a sponsor of the show. 1985, I nailed it.
Wow. That
Go for it.
that was not as bad as I thought it might have been.
What made you think it was going to be bad?
It was an 80s TV show. I mean,
Plenty of great 80s TV shows.
I don't. Would you consider this a soap opera, or is it a
Yeah.
drama?
I call it hard-hitting drama, I think. But soap operas are on every single week, aren't they? For a million years. This was on most weeks for like 7 years. So it's somewhere between the two.
Yeah. I don't know what I thought.
Hard-hitting, real-life, almost documentary-style drama. It's difficult.
Hard-hitting documentary, like, come on, Bongo. Stop. Come on, Bongo. Stop acting like Scrounger, you fucking monk.
The thing is, if someone said, come on, Bongo, it could be in a kid's show, that line, couldn't it? Come on, Bongo, let's go to the park.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, it was interesting. I mean,
because of this era, like I said, I've only seen this era like once on when I was watching it through. I've got no real idea who Bongo is. Because there's so many characters in Prisoner. Someone who briefly turns up and you only saw them once 100 years ago. What relevance has Bongo got to the story? All we got there was two people went camping, they had a bit of an argument, and they left the campsite.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting okay, this has got to be our introduction to his girlfriend or whatever roach.
I reckon we may never see her again.
It's a complete red herring. It's like, oh, could be a new character.
Yeah, I was thinking the girlfriend might kill someone when they're out and about and be sent to Wentworth. That was what I was thinking might happen there, but no. It's it is quite good because it's like watching these for the first time. And I didn't have the faintest idea what was going to happen in that episode. The only thing I remembered was Lexi's hair and her Rose West makeover. That's the weird thing is these days you'd go, we can't make her look like Rose West. That would be inappropriate. But back then, okay, what kind of look can we give her? What's the most murdery look we can give someone who's trying to be passed off as an innocent person? Let's make her look like a murderer.
I mean, my history's terrible. Was this pre-Rose West?
Yeah, Rose West is 90s, isn't it? I think.
Oh wow! So a bit of a premonition in a way.
Yeah, it's definitely. But you said that you saw Harry Potter. I immediately saw Rose West.
It was mostly the glasses, I think, but yeah,
it's the hair. The hair was Rose West.
Definitely.
Although the young Rose West, have you ever seen a picture of young Rose with Fred? Young Rose West looked alarmingly like Paul McCartney.
Okay, that makes sense. in a way.
It kind of does, yeah. Obviously,
like
their looks. No, this young Rose West looked a lot like
current day Paul McCartney.
Young Paul. if when she was 19, she looked like a 70-year-old Paul McCartney. that. I mean, to be honest, she may never have got mixed up with Fred, who probably didn't like them that old. I mean, 19 was pushing it for him. I think we're allowed to say bad things about Fred West. I think we're fine.
Yeah, there's no libel cases.
I won't have dicked around with the audio for that bit. I'm pretty confident I can say Red West was a wrong one.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, someone will argue with you, without a doubt. It is the internet after all.
But no, my new approach to feedback is probably I'll never find out, but someone disagrees. Although if someone does send me an email saying, stop slagging off Fred West, I am going to read that out.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want that to be a one-off communication. Someone has that point of view. I need to dig into that.
That's the start of a novel. I know you do get those right-wing bellends like Kelvin Mackenzie and Richard Littlejohn, who will literally have the argument against anything. And I don't think either of those will either go, why I like Fred West. I think that might be beyond those. Although it wouldn't fucking surprise me because they're both cunts. So
I am going to be Googling that later just to see if anyone
I like
defending,
Fred West.
Yeah, in defense of Fred West.
But on the BBC, they famously have people on to represent balance in every argument. So there would have been someone go on and saying, well, you say that, but, he took his dog for a walk once. Then killed it and fucked it. But his heart was in the right place. Someone will say that. All right. We've gone off topic quite quickly there from the episode, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right, because I do need to bring it back because there is something that I need to do as a follow-up. What do you think happens in episode 603?
603, right. Okay, so let's think. Main storylines. I think reverse order.
There's a lot of storylines, yeah.
There are a lot of storylines. I reckon Rose West, I reckon she takes the dog out for another walk because she's an idiot. Probably while high on nicotine, ground up nicotine patches.
Yeah.
takes the dog out for another walk.
They're famously addictive.
Mm.
So,
and make you giggle as if you're just slightly drunk.
yeah. I mean, to be fair to that actress, I don't think she's ever taken cocaine.
And no one working on the show had either.
No.
Shall we ask someone how you're supposed to behave?
It's not like Zamo, who was quite convincing as a smackhead. But that's definitely because he was a good actor.
Exactly. Libel.
No libel there.
No libel. No.
Just top quality backtracking.
Yes, very good actor.
Was.
Lots of research.
Very good
proper
actor.
research.
Went on to a very successful career. Won many Oscars.
Did he?
No, he became a locksmith.
Oh. Lovely. It's a fine profession.
I didn't even know I knew that until I said it out loud. How on earth do I know that fucking Zamo's a locksmith?
It's the nichest.
I'm so sure that that's true. But where was that information come from?
No, that is.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, please do fact check while we're online.
I am so sure that I've picked that information up somewhere. Zamo locksmith should be enough, shouldn't it?
Yeah. How many Zamos are there?
Oh my god, there's a locksmith called Zamos.
It's probably his.
Right, Zamo. Lee McDonald is the name of the actor.
Right.
Grange Hill. He also had cameo appearances in Birds of a Feather and The Bill, and he was in EastEnders for a bit. I hope you're enjoying it. Prison Cell Block H. He appeared in Sky One's Cirque du Celebrity, which I think was some kind of celebrity circus TV show, judging by that name.
Yeah.
He was voted out on the 4th show, but was invited back when Sophie Anderton left due to injury, but was voted out again on the 7th show. So he lost twice on that. In addition to acting, McDonald has worked for many years as a locksmith in Wallington, Surrey. Thank you very much.
Oh my god. How bizarre.
You won't believe how oddly proud I am to know.
I mean, that's mastermind level random information. That.
At what point in Mastermind would you get through to the what does Zamo do in real life questions? That's a lot of tiebreakers down the line, isn't it? That one. Anyway,
okay,
you were predicting episode 603.
Yeah, so Rose West, high on nicotine patches, takes the dog out for a walk, almost gets murdered by the taxman, who's probably the guy who's chopping people up and putting them in bin bags. But I reckon she gets saved by the very policeman that was gonna bust her anyway, and then she's back into Cell Block H again. I don't see. I don't reckon she's gonna get killed. I reckon back into prison. She's not escaping. No way.
But she's already escaped. In fact.
Or the country. She's not getting out. Yeah. So.
Right. What about what's going to become of Lou Kelly?
Who's that?
The one who they were only allowed. They asked permission to beat her.
All right. Okay, so she's going to get out of solitary, back into Gen Pop, and I reckon they're going to try and beat her up, but I reckon she's going to glass the biker, the one with the kerchief round her. Yeah, Rita. I reckon she's going to bottle her in the throat and kill her.
I mean, they do have access to metal cutlery, so there's every chance they've got bottles lying around.
Yeah, anything's on the cards.
Ready to smash and use as violent weapons, yeah. And what other storylines were there in that one?
Bongo.
Oh God! Then let's say what happens to Bongo.
Uh, uh, I, it does feel a little bit pointless, doesn't it? Because he's going to go back to his biker gang, but he's not going to go to Cell Block H. He's a man.
No, he's not.
And his girlfriend Roach barely got one word out the entire episode, so it's completely pointless.
Do you reckon Bongo ever appeared again?
I hope so. Anyway, I mean, he was a terrible actor.
He became governor in the next series.
Actually, yeah, he probably becomes the new handyman after the doctor goes back to his general practice. That would make sense.
I'm not sure. I'm not going to check because there's no fun in finding out what Bongo did next. Is like a spin-off series.
Oh God.
700 episodes. What Bongo did next?
All the time watching that. I mean, the cutlery was a big red flag, but also the prison's just littered with contraband everywhere. They've got all their jewelry on.
Yeah, and when they get booked in at the start, they're all told remove all your jewelry, and yet they all get it back. So it could be that there's a class in the prison where they make jewelry. They just never show that.
Yeah, loads of gems, precious metals, and tools that they're probably allowed free access to whenever they like.
Also, tennis balls filled with alcohol.
Yeah.
How do you seal it again after you put the alcohol in?
So, I've been thinking about that.
I bet you have, because it's clearly a flaw, a real life flaw in that problem.
I think it would work. I reckon if you got a syringe and like punctured a hole in, squeezed all the air out, and then injected booze in, I reckon the rubber would seal itself up. I don't reckon it would leak. And then you'd have to squeeze and suck and squirt it out.
Well, to be fair, they were sucking it out, but I suppose when they suck it out, they have to make another hole in it. Which means they could only use the tennis ball once.
No, you'd only need the one hole, because you could inject the booze in, the air would come out.
But booze goes in, right? Yeah. Via syringe in self-healing rubber, then seals it up, and they can throw that over the fence, which is literally 6 inches away from. You're allowed to wander up to a prison fence.
Yeah, there should be a lot more escapes, definitely.
Yeah. And there were fucking loads, so you still be that surprised. I mean, the level of security there is fucking shocking. All right, but then when they've got the tennis ball, and it's filled with booze.
Yep.
How are they getting the booze out?
Through the hole it was injected in.
But you said that's sealed back up again.
Well, I don't reckon it would seal completely, but it wouldn't let liquid out because tennis balls are quite thick. So I reckon.
Are they?
Yeah, there's a good 8-10 mil of rubber on a tennis ball.
Oh, right. We have a different definition of quite thick, obviously. So I was going to say 8 mil is not that thick. All right, no, so it heals up again, and they have to squeeze it and see where the booze comes out in order to identify the hole.
Yep, unless there's a mark, which
is therefore coming out wherever, and they're spraying it. It's going in their mouths.
Lovely, yep.
All right.
Lovely rubbery booze.
But by the way, incidentally, this isn't how they were doing it when we saw them drinking from it.
No, they somehow managed to just suck it out of the hole.
They were very much going. And then they have to throw the tennis balls back out of the prison.
Yeah, yep.
Where someone has to come back to within 6 inches of the fence, pick them all up again, fill them up with booze, and throw them back.
Yeah.
Is this a good system?
I mean, it's not the worst system.
Who's doing well out of this, apart from whoever runs the local sports shop?
I mean, yeah, it's costing them a fucking fortune. alternative method is get someone to buy some small bottles of booze, miniatures, and then just poke them through the fence under a bush and then go grab them, which would work perfectly
That's
well.
kind of what I was thinking, is that she's that close to the fence. She could just poke a bottle of whiskey through the.
Yeah. I mean, and it was playtime. They were all out playing catch. There was one guard and like 10 people.
They were very good at catch, by the way.
It was a lovely game.
It was tremendous entertainment.
And so many balls. I mean, they had like pretty much one ball between two people. It's very generous of the guards.
Well, I think that they had. So they've got at least like maybe 4 tennis balls with some booze in.
Yeah, they went out there with like 4 balls and then came back with another 15 stuffed into their boobs.
There's nothing suspicious about it, is there? They did have permission to have like buy some tennis balls. They were given 4, and then they came back with a 15. It's a very good system.
Yes.
But literally, when she stood that close to that fence, and there were massive holes in that fence, by the way, so you can easily fit all manner of things through it without. There are probably tennis ball size holes in that fence, right? So she didn't even really need to throw them over the fence. You could have just handed them to someone on the inside.
Yeah, they would have been better off saying, can we have a few boxes of ping pong balls to play catch with?
Or basketball.
A basketball full of booze.
Yeah. You get more booze in there, wouldn't it?
You'd get a lot of booze in there.
You get 4 of those, you get plenty.
Where are you going to hide a 3-kilogram basketball? That's not going to be hidden in your boobs, is it?
Instead of playing the highly intensive game of tennis ball catch, they could instead play basketball.
Okay, so right, we've got our bouncy basketball, and we're playing basketball, and
then you have the spare basketballs, which are actually the ones filled with booze.
Yeah, and then your basketball goes over the hedge. And then you go, oi, mister, can I have our ball back, please? And then it comes back again. And then you have to catch it because it's now 4 kilograms in weight and full of bourbon.
I mean, some of those women can handle a basketball that heavy.
You just go, right, we're done playing basketball now. We want to go back inside. You're not going to dribble the ball on the way back.
It's like a medicine ball. Comes back over to medicine. Like, oh, it's got a bit heavier in the last few minutes.
Poor Rita's dripping with sweat, cradling this basketball, drops it, paving slab cracks. Oh, whoops!
I'd like to see a basketball filled with booze. A, would it bounce?
No.
It might still have some air in it. It would make a noise. I know that much.
Definitely, there would be. It wouldn't sound like a normal basketball. I'm certain of that. I'm wondering now if I've got a basketball.
No one. But you've got to take into account how thick the prison guards are at Wentworth. You could say this is the sound that all basketballs make, and they may well believe you.
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, it's got a puncture. That's why it's making that noise.
That's why it's making that sloshing noise.
Yeah, why not? Basketball. I mean, better than tennis balls because you could get all sorts of things in a basketball.
Yeah, you could.
Not limited to booze.
A gun.
Yeah, why not? Just cut it open, super glue it back together with a 9mm in it. Don't bounce it too hard.
I think they've come with that idea, and that they've started at tennis balls, and they've gone, hooray, that's the solution, and then they've gone no further with the idea. Essentially, there was they did a first draft, and that was it. There was plenty of time for many a rewrite, but because of the people involved with writing the show, there was only a first draft, as is tradition.
I mean, we don't know. You don't remember these episodes very well, so
I would remember if there was a basketball filled with booze turned up.
all previous episodes, maybe ping pong balls was 520. Well, what
But
other
ping
kind of
pong balls would be
balls?
terrible because you get hardly anything in that. And also, the thing about ping pong balls is that they rely on being pretty light.
That is very true.
Right.
Oh,
Now, one more thing we need to do before you're allowed to go. We have a little quiz. And,
oh God.
I know, it's okay. It's multiple choice. And all it is going to have a little running total against everyone come the end of the series, and we'll see who has the most. I'll tell you. I won't tell you which ones you got wrong or right, but I will tell you what your final score is. I think Dazzler got 5 of these, so we'll see how it goes.
5 out of
10.
Oh,
and he's seen it before.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so I'm going to be happy with 1, to be honest. Then maybe
but surely there's 4 possible answers for each, so you should be looking just at the law of averages, hitting 2.5. I'm not sure how you did 2.
Okay, can I just go A then?
Well, we'll see.
No.
A
Take
might
it
be the
seriously.
clearly wrong.
Yeah,
It might be the answer to one of them might be A, Jeff Hurst, and then you'll go, well, it's not Jeff Hurst, is it? But now I've stuck to my go with A every time. I can't change it. I'm
Who's
going to have
Jeff
to
Hurst?
say, I'm going to have to say that the first governor of Wentworth was Jeff Hurst. He scored a hat trick in the World Cup final in 1966.
Sports, you see.
There
I have
were
so
no-
little interest in so many things.
He
severe-
later became tennis ball catch champion. Right. Question
Right.
1.
Okay.
Who was the original governor of Wentworth Detention Centre? Was it Anne Reynolds, Erica Davidson, Joan Ferguson, or Colleen Powell?
I'm going to go with A.
Anne Reynolds.
Yeah.
What became of the character Judy Bryant? And also, Judy Bryant is in quotation. So, what became of the character Judy Bryant when she was released from Wentworth for the final time? The episode you just seen, Judy's already gone. So, was there a reference to her already going in that? No.
Fuck knows.
She returned to taxi driving. She retrained as a social worker. She returned to her native America, or she embarked on a songwriting career.
Oh God. Right. Can you give me A and B again?
She returned to taxi driving. She retrained as a social worker.
No.
All right,
I reckon D.
America or songwriting?
Songwriting. That sounds ridiculous enough. I mean,
Well,
if you can make something up you don't need to film, why not?
Well, they didn't need to film any of these.
Yeah, so you might as well go with the songwriting. Became
Also,
a taxi driver. Boring.
She returned to her native America. Would only work if she was American.
What was her name again?
Judy Bryant. She was American. So
Oh, she was American. Okay. It's
right.
possible.
Questions? Well, no, I've accepted your answer.
No, sticking with it.
Pixie Mason. So, Pixie Mason was a slightly dippy but very endearing young lady put into Wentworth for bigamy and fraud. What was her real first name? I mean, that's them doing this. But you don't need to put real because the word real means real. It's right. Basically, what was Pixie Mason's first name? That's the question. That was the question. Right. Is it Sarah? Is it Sinead? Is it Sharon? Is it Sandra? Yeah, they all began with S.
Pixie.
Sarah, Sinead, Sharon, Sandra.
I'm gonna go with C. Wait, I've forgotten which one that was, but I think I remember. Yeah, that was it. Yep.
Okay.
Right.
I remember Greg said a word of it. So we'll go for one of those.
When I heard the third one, I thought it's that one, and then I forgot what it was.
I just can't remember what it is 2 seconds later.
Yeah, it's just loads of words. I don't know.
What was the nickname everyone, including the staff, called the prisoner Jeanette Brooks? All of these answers, right, could have been put in quotation marks, but they haven't done that.
All right, so this is Jeanette Brooks.
Jeanette Brooks, right?
Jeanette Brooks. Okay.
Is it Gran, Mum, Aunt, Mama?
Okay. It would be really helpful if I had any idea who it was, but I'm going to go with A. Gran. Gran. Seems like a good nickname.
What do you reckon? She might be like a really old woman who was in the prison or something like that.
Probably.
I don't know, it must have happened.
I mean, if she was endearing.
No, there's Lizzie there, so.
Yeah, an endearing, it sounds like she wasn't.
Old woman.
Yeah, she wasn't stabbed or murdered or anything, so.
She's
Lovely old Gran. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Much beloved top dog, B. Smith, lost her daughter to drugs. What was her daughter's name? Was it Doreen, Debbie, Diane, or Denise?
We're going to go with A. Doreen. I think that was A anyway.
A was Doreen.
Yeah, Doreen sounds horrible enough. I reckon that'll be it.
I mean, any prisoner fans listening to this, I've just heard you say that, and they're shaking their heads. Who is this person, and why is he on a prisoner podcast? That's what they're going.
It could have been anyone.
Which character was portrayed by Gerard Maguire? Was it Jock Stewart? Greg Miller, Jack Grace, Jim Fletcher.
Jim Fletcher. He was in Neighbours, wasn't he?
That's Jim Robinson.
Oh, okay. Wasn't it? Fletcher?
When I stopped watching Neighbours, I kind of kept an eye on things that were happening by reading the one sentence synopses you get in the TV guide every week. So even though I wasn't watching, I'd go, "Oh, that sounds like it might be a good one." Right? And I remember seeing one episode, and the little synopsis went, "Jim's health takes a turn for the worse," and I went, "Oh, might watch that one." So I watched it. He fucking died. which you could say is a turn for the worse. It's just.
I want to know, like, if that was like Jim's in perfect health, he just run a marathon, he's getting married the next week for the 7th time or something, and then synopsis: Jim's health takes a turn for the worst, from being completely fine to just dropping dead.
Well, because I wasn't watching it then, there was nothing that I saw that suggested he was about to die. So he just keeled over and had a heart attack and died. And I was like, well, that's kind of come out of nowhere. Although, admittedly, I haven't watched for a while, but I assume they must have been dropping hints. It's just that I went on that one sentence synopsis.
Possibly.
I thought he may have been in a car accident and he was in like a coma or something like that. You know how these Aussie soaps used to do that sort of thing. But and he may have flashbacks during the coma. I was thinking it might be one of those episodes. No, killed over, heart attack, dead.
Got the sack.
Well, you say that he's turned up in every bloody American TV series since, hasn't he? I think Lost was all his fault.
Really?
Yeah, I think he played like some evil prick in Lost.
I only watched first like 2 seasons.
Who was sending people to the island? I'm not quite sure. I watched all of it. Still not quite sure what happened. I think it was all a dream. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Well, spoiler alert, I read the other day, apparently it was purgatory and they were all dead the whole time.
No, they weren't, because they had a thing in the final series where they were kind of in purgatory, but that was away from the island.
Oh no, that's purgatory. That's where you go if you're not believing in purgatory properly, or
But no, but then they left purgatory to go somewhere else. So the island could. Now I know they only made this up to annoy all the people who said that the island was purgatory, but in the final series they were all in purgatory, but it was kind of, instead of them having flashbacks, they had they had them all in purgatory, and then at the end they all went to heaven or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who played by Gerard Maguire? Come on,
all right,
John Stewart, Greg Miller, Jack Grace, Jim Fletcher. It's your fault. You said fucking Jim Robinson, and we went off on a tangent that ended up talking about fucking Lost for 5 minutes. What?
That was completely your fault.
What
B. No, C.
You said Jim Fletcher was in Neighbours, and I corrected you. That's what happened now.
C.
C. Inspector Jack Grace.
Yes.
Right. How many episodes of Prison Cell Block H were there in total? 501, 436,
no,
352, 692.
Yes, D.
Because
you told me earlier.
I didn't. It's just that you knew we were in the 600s. So.
Oh yeah, but still, right. 1 point. Excellent.
1 point. Well, we don't know. What if this quiz has got it wrong?
That's not my fault. I want my point. If I get 0, we're doing this again.
I really want you to get 0 now. Right. Who was the favourite superhero of the prisoner Merle Jones? Was it Colonel Courageous, Lieutenant Excellent, Major Magnificent, or Captain Marvelous?
Are any of them real? Or have they made up 4 terrible superheroes?
Well, right. You may want to sit down for this, but no superheroes are real.
Oh, fuck off! Jesus Christ!
Oh God, I'm gonna have to tell you about Santa in a minute, aren't
I? D. D was the only one that sounded like it was
Captain Marvelous.
Yeah.
Okay. The final line spoken at the end of episode 692 was, "I'm going to be the oldest biker in the world, Lurch. The oldest biker in the world." But who said it?
Bongo.
I mean, do you want me to? I can accept that as your answer if you want.
If it's in the list, I'm having it.
Okay. Was it Cap Maxwell, Michelle Brumby Tucker, Rita Connors, or Lorna Young?
Oh, fuck. Right. If I explain a person to you, are you allowed to help me ID?
We'll see.
Well, I reckon it's the obvious biker with the kerchief round her neck, who I think is Rita.
That is Rita, yeah.
Right, I'll get go with Rita.
I've told you 3 times that that's Rita, and the information doesn't seem to be going in.
Oh God, I had my mind blown.
She appeared on screen, and I went, "That's Rita." I couldn't have made it any clearer.
I heard so many names in the first 2 minutes of the recap that my mind's completely melted. I can't remember any of this.
Oh,
Rita, definitely Rita.
Definitely Rita. Right,
100%.
Who sang the theme song on the inside? You're paying attention to the credits.
I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't think you were. You're looking for Gilbert Broadway and Travelodge. Was it Jane Clifton, Lynn Hamilton, Colleen Hewitt, or Genevieve Lemon?
What's that last name again?
Genevieve Lemon.
Genevieve Lemon. That is an amazing name. I don't remember there being any words.
Used to give me roses.
Oh, yeah. All right, I remember that now. I just had the tune in my head. I have literally no idea. Can you read them through once more for me, please?
I mean, you
I don't know
don't,
why.
you don't really have an idea of any of these. These are all guesswork, essentially, aren't they? So,
I've known 2 of these actually.
okay.
This is
So,
guesswork.
so far, the ones you were most sure about were Bongo and the number of episodes there were, because this episode was higher than 3 of them. So I don't know how well you think that is doing. Right, Jane Clifton, Lynn Hamilton, Colleen Hewitt, Genevieve Lennon.
C.
Colleen Hewitt.
Yep.
Okay. Make sure the answer's in. Let's see what your score is.
Come on, 6. Give me 6. Just want to win.
You got 4.
Hey. Wow. Okay. That's not bad. So slightly better than pure chance.
If you'd have just gone A every time, you've done better than you did with that. I assume. I haven't checked to see if all the answers are A. I mean,
that'd be really annoying.
I mean, one you got wrong was that the final line in the final show was said by Bongo, but you went for Rita Connors. So
Bongo wasn't a choice. Don't do that. Oh, fucking Bongo!
It'd be a bastard of a quiz show if that was actually how it worked. I mean, it's barely anything at all, is it?
Actually, that would be a brilliant quiz show. Multiple choice.
Where you get multiple choice, but you put the answers in after you've given the multiple choice options.
I reckon, no, quiz show where you get multiple choice, but it could be any of those 4
or Bongo.
Something else.
Oh, no. Or Bongo. The show's called Or Bongo. And every question has 4 answers or Bongo. I think that I'd watch that.
I'm dangerously close to actually putting some work into doing this.
I've been trying to come up with a new idea for a stream, and I think I might have found it. Or Bongo.
Or Bongo.
And also, I'll be able to rework the Bongo advert jingle into the theme music.
I have a horrible feeling it might be a really limited run though, because
I reckon it might last for 30 seconds.
Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of questions that. Well, actually,
no,
every question.
Questions are about anything at all. So any question at all, and one of the answers is Bongo. And I think the best idea is that the answer is never Bongo.
Are you envisaging that one of the answers, A, B, C, or D, is Bongo every time?
No. A, B, C, or D, or
Bongo. Good,
yeah.
Good.
That's where the title of the show comes from.
So, how many episodes of Prisoner Cell Block H have there been? 250, 359, 500, 692, or Bongo. Right, yeah, good. On the same page.
Yeah. I was going to say I'd watch it. To be honest, I don't think I would.
I think I would.
It sounds awful. I mean, imagine that the expense of getting a TV studio audience, all flashy graphics and all that kind of thing. Well, I mean, that's a fucking awful idea for a TV show. And if the answer's never Bongo, what's the point of even having that as an option? The whole thing is fucking ill thought through. It's almost like someone's just tossed the idea out of nowhere and just isn't going to work. It's a rotten idea, and that's why I've never had a TV quiz show commissioned. Are you googling to see if there's already a show called Or Bongo?
No, I'm googling questions where the answer is Bongo. There aren't any.
Why would there be?
Well, there's got to be an answer to something.
Unless it's specifically about that episode of Prisoner Cell Block H.
Now I'm thinking more clearly. I've got to look up Bongo,
What word do you get it if you stick an O on the end of bong? Is it A, bingo? B, bango?
Actually, but this has got legs. So what is a bongo? What's a bongo?
It isn't a thing.
It is. Bongo is a biker character from Cell Block H. Answer number 1. It's a type of drum. It's also a type of antelope.
It's a type of drum, but most people wrongly say it's a conga.
That's a dance, isn't it? Is conga I don't know what. Oh, it does look like bongo is only those 3 things.
All right, so D, Jeff Hurst.
Oh, Mazda Bongo is a car make or a model.
Yeah, but isn't the whole point of the show going to be none of the things are bongo? Therefore, the option of or bongo is never going to be right. So,
no.
If there's one question that's disallowed from the show, it's which of these things is bongo?
I think every episode there should be one answer where it is bongo, and you probably get like 100 or 200 questions in an episode. It's rapid fire, rapid.
Whoa, that's far too many.
It's like University Challenge on acid or on speed or amphetamine, same thing. Whatever.
Right, read question, read 4 answers, say or bongo, receive answer, award points, hand it over to the other team. And you're saying there's going to be 100 of those in an episode?
Yes, yeah. I reckon so. How many seconds in 30 minutes? It's going to be on BBC, so there's no adverts. There's no intro music.
I mean, BBC 3, I think we can all agree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not an idiot. I know where this is going, but it's just like.
So we're looking at 29 minutes of content.
Yeah. It's just 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning.
I'm looking at a really long theme tune.
2 in the morning ticks over. It goes from the little thing. It just goes bing, and then the tune comes on. It just
shouldn't it at least go bong?
No. 2 o'clock. It says bongo on the screen. A man says bongo, and then question 1. No introductions or anything. Straight in. It's just like Team A.
What if
how many blah blah blah? A, B, C, or D, or bongo? Answer.
What if it's not
wrong.
Even in a studio? What if it's just someone with a you get someone with a video camera following a guy around who's got a microphone, and he just goes up to people in the street and goes, question, blah 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 blah, A, B, C, D, or bongo, and they have to go B, and they'll go, congratulations. 8 quid.
And then just flash cut to the next one.
Yes. I reckon you might get her through 100 then.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only problem would be you'd have to come up with an or bongo related final game in order for it to be a success. And there just isn't one. It'd be the same as all the others.
No, there's no ranking. It's just you walk the streets, everyone gets asked a question, they don't win anything.
But
you don't even tell them if they got it right.
Celebrity or bongo with Kerry Katona, Samo, Rose West, and Jock Stewart. You don't even know who Jock Stewart is, that's why I said that.
Oh, it'd be brilliant because you'd have all the questions where it's like how many episodes of Prison Cell Block H, A, B, C, D, or bongo.
Or bongo.
It's D, obviously. Got that right. Brilliant. And then something else who scored the.
Oh, right. So is it like winner stays on? So if you get the question right, you get to answer the next question, right? But if you get it wrong, they just go up to someone else and ask the question. And whoever happens to get the 100th question right is that week's winner.
Whoever gets the bongo question. No,
because if you're saying there's going to be 100 questions in the show, but if you keep going around to different people, they're not going to know where you're up to in the show. So it could be that one person gets 99 questions right, gets one wrong, The next person gets that one right, and they've won because they've got the 100th question right, and that's Bongo.
I mean, you could do that, yeah. But like, okay, so question blah 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 blah, and then um, there's a slew of animal questions, loads of animal questions, and then
Is that the right collective noun for animal question?
a slew.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yes, yeah, that's what they say. And then I come out with you. Which four-legged mammal is confined to isolated populations of forest on Mount Kenya, the Mau and Iburu Forest in the Aberdares?
Are you reading
Is
that?
it what?
Where are you reading that from?
I know, just made it up or
I
knew
can
it.
literally see you reading.
No, you shouldn't. Shut up. Is it a horse? Is it a donkey? Is it a giraffe? Can't think of any other.
Panda.
Panther or Bongo?
Bongo.
Yeah, Regals wins. It was Bongo. What?
I think you've ruined it. It was a promising premise for a while, but I think you've taken it too far by having Bongo as being one of the answers.
I have to have Bongo eventually. But there's only 3 of them in the series because it's either the antelope, the drum, or
the character
from Cell Block H. Yeah.
I don't know. If I'm a commissioner at BBC Three, I'm going to look at that and go, "What the fuck are you going on about?" That's one of the worst ideas for a show I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
and I'm the commissioner of BBC Three. I will put on any old shit, but I won't put this on. That's how bad this is.
I have to admit, I've gone off the idea quite a lot now because I thought there would be more answers that could be Bongo.
No,
but there really are only like 5.
It's a very limited range, unfortunately. So you couldn't even. There's not even enough. You couldn't have like a 10-part series with one Bongo per episode. There's just not enough. So it's. I'm afraid I'm out.
Yeah.
Take it to Sky. When no fucker will watch it. Challenge TV. Does Challenge TV make their own shows?
Is that still running?
Yeah, I sometimes see Takeshi's Castle on it.
Oh God! You look up what is Bongo? There's only 2 results. Yeah.
The guy from Prison Cell Brigade doesn't even make the cut.
No, he wasn't even in there. It was just the antelope and the drum. Oh, very disappointed. I was really excited about that for a while.
Oh well. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. So sometimes your hopes and dreams just get absolute shat on by these people. That's why they call it a shit business.
Mm.
Now
I'm glad we worked that out.
Get out of my office.
At least we worked it out now before we wasted weeks on that.
Some would say we've just wasted about 10 minutes. Of a Prisoner Cell Block H podcast, which is now. I mean, this episode's clearly going to be called Or Bongo now, isn't it? Because there's really nothing else we can call it.
I mean, at least
I was thinking earlier about. I was going to call it the Rose West Makeover this episode because I thought that'd be quite a good one to flag it up. But now it's just going to be called Or Bongo.
I almost forgot about Rose West. That was ages ago.
Yeah, it seems like it literally happened right at the end of the episode.
At least if you could be bothered, you could try and edit the Bongo bit out.
Well, I famously can't be bothered.
I can't wait until this goes out.
The thing is, I normally just like fade out while we're still talking. I reckon I might fade out that whole bit just really, really slowly. So it's like a 10-minute fade out talking about Bongo. And then And then a karaoke version of the prisoner theme pipes up out of nowhere. That was kind of it. Or starts to fade out, then fades back in again.
I'm imagining now we're just starting to creep back in again. It's like, oh, it's an hour and a half, and there's some music in the background. It's starting to fade out. I can barely hear them now. And they just started talking about bongos.
Then he comes back in for another 10 minutes, and then comes back out again. Oh no, I'm not gonna. I wouldn't do that. I mean, for a start, that sounds like
but the roses here are prisoners too. When morning comes around, he used to give me roses. I wish he could again, but that was on the outside, and things were different then.